So, there we go. Alright, and now I need to make sure that I'm not dropping anything, because, as I said, my internet was being fucky.
The worst kind of internet.
I was so close to make a dropping the base joke, but then I thought better of it.
Thank you. Thank you
Anytime.
for...
We appreciate your discretion.
Yeah.
Everybody gets one.
Alright. So now that we're here, we can kind of do the catch-up. So pretty much spend recoveries.
Fuck.
Roll for any, what's it called? Skills that may come back.
I spilled coffee on my crotch.
Ow. It's a good
That is
place
a great
to start.
way to start the time.
Oh, god damn it.
Welcome to the Voices in the Wilderness stream. We bring you suffering. The suffering you want.
Only the finest high-quality suffering.
Coffee and
Real
crotch.
Canadians.
A classic gag.
One recovery or two recoveries. What do you think?
What, coffee on
I
the
have
crotch?
3 left. No.
Um,
No, I have no idea how many recoveries you're going to have to roll there.
All of them.
you only have
one
one.
lawsuit.
You only have one more encounter to get through, so you may as well.
Yeah, I guess I should do roll.
I am going to use one.
15.
And I still have to roll it like a chump.
Could you try my recovery
1 point
back
short
up?
of
Probably
perfect.
not worse.
Let's bring me down to 1 recovery. It's gonna be with a dragon, right?
No, we already did that.
16.
Oh, okay. It'll be a lava
Nice.
dragon with diamond caps.
We did zombie dragon, regular dragon, demon dragon. I guess diamond dragon would be next.
When did we do Zombie Dragon?
I don't know, I'm making it up. Oh wait, no, that was another game I played.
Yeah,
The day before.
keep your shit
Well-
straight.
Dude, I'm in 5 different campaigns. Shut up.
Lucky bastard.
That's no shortage.
So season 1 recovery for now. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything will go wrong.
That's the joke.
I truly am the squishiest member of the party today.
You would
Oh,
assume
no,
you'd
what?
be the
What?
squishiest member of the party. Wait, no. Templeton them don't have much help, do they?
How do I have the same HP as Gunhild right now?
Because
Because mine's not full.
That's
yeah,
true.
and yours is
Yeah.
almost.
Well, no, I'm 1 point short.
Oh no.
One point.
I think on the whole you have more HP than the rogues.
Oh, okay.
You do. Yeah.
Just
A lot of like Greenblades is currently full and she has like 35.
Sense.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And Templeton is like turbo squishy.
His like isn't his in the
Squishy.
20s or something? His
Wow.
health is in the 20s.
It's like low, like really low 30.
Now that said, both of them effectively take half damage anytime they have momentum.
Oh, okay.
True. And then there's me. I have a lot of health, but just stand in the way of things.
Alright. So
I just die all the time.
That too.
alright. So when we last left our intrepid heroes, those
Heroes, yes.
they,
Heroes!
they ambushed the ambush and finally
Ambush.
Yeah. And finally saved somebody they intended to.
I healed somebody. Don't sound so surprised.
It was all around a shocking turn of events. So now you've kind of... the din of battle has The din of battle is kind of calmed down.
Oops.
You have
Swinging wildly at the air. Sorry.
You have Cutter Eye patched up. You have. What do you? Well, let's find out. What do you do with your captives first?
Well, Nasashi was supposed to like interrogate them, but she's not there, so she's not here today. So one of us is gonna have to. It's not gonna be Gunhild. Oh god, we're left with like the 3 least qualified people to do this.
You're the one with the highest charisma, therefore it's you.
I guess I would be, yeah. I guess
Well,
I
certainly
will
the
have
highest
to
charisma
start.
and the scaring people into talking.
Yeah, lift them up, slam them into rocks. Do my best Batman impersonation.
We could
Except for
interrogate them next to the pile of bodies that I'm cutting their kneecaps out of.
that too.
Yeah,
That would probably scare most people into talking
Talk now, or I give you to him.
while you're still alive.
All right. Cutter Eye clearly does not look pleased with this turn of events either. She is as angry as you fellows are. But for now they are unconscious until you choose to wake them up.
We'll have to do it, I think, one at a time. That way, easier dealing with them both at the same time.
Do you restrain them in any way, or?
Oh, hell yeah! We're not letting them get away and hands free or...
Well, did you remember to put rope on your adventuring equipment?
I am going to get Malkesh to make rope out of people's
I'm
sinews.
kidding. You have rope. We're not playing that kind of game.
I'm totally down with making rope out of people's sinew if that's what's necessary.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, you open that door, Dan.
What's the point of having a
Dr. Malkesh's
medically trained
medical
goblin with very little restraint on morals if he's not going to start making rope out of people's sinew? I mean, I am kind of like going through a giant pile of bodies and cutting out their tibias and kneecaps.
Yep.
Also searching their pockets for goods and services.
We already did that earlier.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, kneecaps are good. That was 11 kneecaps from the dead?
Yes.
I mean, 11 people, 11
yeah.
dead people, right?
Yes.
Which makes 22
11
kneecaps.
sets.
And you have the tied up kind of who looked like the leader, Samson, and you have a mook.
The soldiers. Yeah.
Alright.
6 kneecaps.
So should we
Plus
start
possibly
with
4 more.
and work our way up?
It's up to you guys.
I'm asking the other guys. Or Gunhild.
Say again, I was doing kneecap math. What was that?
Should we start with the mook, get him out of the way, and then go to Samson?
Yeah. Yeah, it's for the best.
Yes, you will stop now, thank you. So we're gonna wake
Trying to
up.
learn here.
That'll teach you for learning.
Learn it.
God damn it, what was I saying? Yeah, we'll start waking up the soldier and interrogate him. And by that I mean being really scary and making talk.
Cutter Eye, despite, generally her wounds look like she was surprised. And despite being a bit wounded, she's kind of, she's gathered up her stuff, she's got her mace in hand again, and she will assist Carnifex in being intimidating.
Sweet. Do I get a bonus for that?
We will say that she's gonna help you in case you fail. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right. So what do you try to get out of the mook?
Crap. Who hired him? Who they were here to where their main base is. Guys, help me out. You're thinking some stuff. I'm drawing a blank. You
Who
can
do they
help.
work for?
There,
Who's
there
your
you
daddy?
What does he do?
Who's your daddy? What does he do?
Okay. So I would say charisma and background. We'll see how much you get out of this guy.
So charisma plus level, I'm guessing.
Yes, it is a background check. It has not changed in the entire year we've been doing this.
I can't remember day to day what I've been doing. Shut up. Oh fuck. So 6
Who are you
plus
people?
background. Yeah. The only one that
Zelda
makes
pulls
sense
out a
for
photo
inter-
that just says, "Do not trust his lies."
Yeah. The only one that I'm going over my backgrounds. The only one that makes sense in this case is special forces, just because interrogating and withstanding interrogation seems like training they would go through, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. That is acceptable since this is what you used when you were interrogating yourself.
Yeah, when I interrogated myself. Okay.
Hello? Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, Nick.
Right. some complete bastard came in at 1 to 5 to buy shit. So,
Stab him in the face.
are you guys all okay?
We're
We're
surviving.
interrogating
I've
people.
only just got home.
So I got 24 on my interrogation roll.
Well, Katarai kind of giving you information as she's just like, well, where they worked for is they, at the very least, used to work for me before, well, they attempted to put a knife through my ribs. He's kind of jostled to Wakes, and he kind of, despite being very disciplined, they're definitely, he's definitely already cracking, and it's just under the weight of, it's like, no, it was all Samson. Samson, this is entirely his idea. It's him and that wizard guy, they got something in their head.
go on.
I'm just... He just made it seem like, you know, we were playing it too safe. That Cutter Eye was holding out on us. That, you know, there was way better opportunities under new leadership.
Malkesh walks over with a piece of charcoal he's using at a pen and starts slowly drawing dotted lines around his kneecaps as he's talking.
I'm just gonna kick him out of the way. And see, well,
Oh,
it doesn't
I
seem like we're gonna
Rolls comically.
we're not gonna get much more of him, and since he was one of yours,
Well,
I guess he's yours to deal with. Just chucks the guy at Cutter Eye's feet and then goes towards Samson.
and then there's Samson, who is... This is the devastating betrayal. Samson has been pretty much one of my second commands for a long time now. We both have similar fates in regards to the Allied Kingdoms, but I wouldn't think that he'd betray me.
Oh,
In
let's
fact,
find out why.
he was the one that, well, he was the one that was my connection of things going on within the Allied Kingdoms, even though he himself wasn't able to return there either.
Small
So-
town politics.
Well, prep the patient for surgery.
You shut up. So
I don't
I'd
think
have
this
to
is the
re.
time, Doctor.
I'll have to re-roll for Samson, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, can I ask something beforehand?
Yeah, sure.
If this roll doesn't work, can I try something else potentially?
Yeah, sure. It'll probably be more difficult, but
Oh, yeah, I kind of figured it'd be a lower roll anyways, based on the backgrounds and that.
Hmm.
So, but I mean,
we'll see what happens if you fail, and it's
Yeah.
fail forward.
okay, fucking 12.
All right.
Not that forward part.
Yeah.
Samson awakes, and Samson is definitely more steeled to leadership than kind of the Mook. There's a reason he was able to kind of create this insurrection, and he pretty much is like, you think you can intimidate me? Oh,
Well, if that's what he wants.
well, I'm. Just give me a second.
Sorry.
He pretty much just spits at yours and Cutter Eye's feet, and Cutter Eye herself she pretty much kind of looms over him, and it's just like, how could you do this? How dare you turn my own men against me? How I had to kill good people in defense. And Samson just pretty much shouts, it's like, You've given up. You're too complacent here. You just want to live in the muck and tents and robbing from the highways? This was our chance to go home.
So, is it my turn now?
Yeah. That's
Okay, so Carnifex, upset that his previous attempt not worked on this guy, is now getting pissed off, so I'm guessing it would be, for what I'm thinking, is strength and the background demonic transformation. Because he's gonna lift the guy up by his neck, slam him against the rocks, not hard enough to like do any damage or knock him out, but enough to hopefully make him piss his pants while, doing the extra teeth, gaping jaw thing, hair becoming tentacles, spikes, eyes glowing even redder than normal, teeth becoming extra pointy, sort of. So, normally how he looks whenever he uses a party member as a projectile weapon. And doing the Batman growly voice, apparently.
Alright. Roll them bones.
27! So he does it very well.
This is very, very threatening. You can see kind of the cracks a little bit. Now it's just like, and he pretty much is. What particular type of information are you looking to get out of him? What one piece do you want to know the most?
Oh god.
Like, what is the focus of your questioning?
I guess because this is all about finding the vault thing, and I'm guessing they were attacking us to prevent it. So the focus would be where we would have to go, where it actually is, or I mean, feel free to step in and help, guys. I mean, Carnifex is in angry rage mode right now, so thinking might not be his best suit.
You're
feel like
actually
we need to
asking
know.
me.
Did Merrick put him up to this?
Well, actually, the other guy basically
guy
said
confirmed
so.
that?
The
Okay.
wizard guy, yeah. So we need to know. I'm thinking we need to know where we have to go. Like, where are they? Where's the vault? Because otherwise, we're going to be stumbling around trap to trap.
Yeah. Then ask him that.
That is definitely what's going on there.
He's pretty much just like, and he pretty much is like, I don't care about the vault, I don't care about any of that, all I know is that it was pretty much a simple job. Get rid of you guys, get rid of this group, and, well, that would prime us if... I can't believe it. And he kind of turns away and to Cutter Eye, and it's just like, I can't believe you'd align yourself not with just the allies of the Dragon Mistress, but demons. How you've fallen.
That's the point where Carnifex like tightens his grip on his throat a little bit, and is like, I hate them just as much as you do. He doesn't like being compared to the rest of the demons. Really doesn't. Doesn't kill him, of course, but he's getting close.
He's talking. Just,
like the
We need to specify when we're not killing people.
Yeah.
It's an important distinction to make.
Especially in this group.
What are you saying, Cutter Eye steps? What are you saying? What was the result? What was to be the result of this? It's just... And he goes, if the Dragon Mistress is overthrown, we can go home. Cutter Eye herself was just like, haven't you learned anything about making deals with dragons?
What's all this about? Carnifex, get more information.
Shake it.
Explain! What is she talking about?
Where is she? Where is the Dragon Mistress? Where is she?
Where is everything?
It's in a whole weird direction.
Well,
You start.
Which dragon has they made a deal with? Because we've killed one that's wanting to overthrow the dragon mistress. So could this possibly be another one?
Cutter Eye kind of looks to Green Blades and pretty much is, well, as you probably know, it's if there's one most dragons, while they may think every other living being is below them, they actively hate each other, and it's only the Dragon Mistress that kind of keeps them all in line. There's been lots of talk about, another powerful Elder Dragon manipulating a lot of the, manipulating Lessers to, push him towards his own goals of domination. I can only assume that this is who this slime ball is talking about.
That could really complicate things.
Malkesh hops up on a rock holding a flap of skin and says, "Hey guys, look, I made an apron."
Not now.
Is the patient ready yet?
Kicks him again. A bit harder
Rolls
this time.
off.
It's the wizards that it's kind of still just more out of anger and fear than actual self-preservation. Samson just keeps it's like it's the spell thieves that have those sorts of ambitions. All I know is that all I know is that plant. All I. Nah.
You okay? Carnifex, ease up just a little bit. He
Let's
can't
start drinking at 5 p.m., not 5 a.m.
Oh.
we're not. We're
I'm
getting
just kidding. I've been drinking since 5 a.m. too.
No.
Actually, I've been.
All my ambition is just to see my homeland once more.
So what exactly were you promised? So you were promised to go home, but where is home?
Cutter Eye pretty much steps in. It's just like in the rebellions. It was essentially after years and years of fighting back and forth, we realized it was many of our support and the support of the other side could be traced back to the Dragon Mistress herself, and when we realized that she had, well, been able to put her own people in power and absorb a good bit of homelands we were fighting for independence into her allied kingdoms. Those of us that she deemed useful enough were given the option of exile or death. And thus, many of us fled to the wilderness to begin lives as thieves and bandits. Some of us, some went to, some looked for refuge under the watchful eye of the priestess, but once a fighter, always a fighter for me. And you hear kind of through guttural groans. A fighter that's willing to die in the mud is no fighter at all.
Are we done with him?
Yes, are we done with him?
Not quite yet. You've been offered something that doesn't exist anymore in exchange for killing the rest of us. What if there was an alternative? What if there was a new place where you could set up a home?
I don't want a new home, I want my home!
Okay, we're done with him.
Cutter Eye.
Yay!
Cutter Eye pretty much goes, it's,
Then Templeton shows up, tries to turn him into a pet.
Cutter Eye looks to Carnifex, is just like, he was my ally and once my friend. Will you allow me to deal with him?
Well, that takes half the fun away. But
I think that's probably the best idea. Maybe. If we're gonna...
Carnifex just... let me...
yeah.
He's in angry demon mode, so talking to him won't help. Yes, it's irrational. He has to go through the sim himself. And by that, I mean he tightens his grip on the guy's neck. Like, goes like he's about to smash him into the rocks, and just kind of like stops. It's like growling, angry, like arm he's holding the guy and shaking like so much that the guy's getting rattled about, and just brings the guy's face close to his own so he can see all the rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of sharp, pointy teeth going down to oblivion, and just snarls at him, "You're lucky!" and just throws him down on the ground at Cutter Eye's feet. Walks away and starts to try and calm down and resume his normal appearance.
Punching trees. Destroying the
Punching the
wilderness.
cliff face. Leaving big indents and holes in
You're just
a map.
He just picks-
face against it, aren't you?
He just picks up Melcash, just tosses him somewhere.
Just throws him into the cliff.
Just goes down, like sits
Star
down
up
with
in the
like puts on some
sky.
glasses, starts drinking it, like it just starts making some tea.
Team Melcash blasting
Breaks
off
out the
again.
newspaper.
Green chamomile tea.
Cutter Eye looks at the kind of the man at her feet and goes, I can't believe you. And Samson pretty much says it's just like, it pretty much is just like, we were nothing. You'll see. You'll see the end of, well, of the Allied Kingdoms, of the Empire. You'll see. And Cutter Eye just pretty much raises her hand and then caves his head in with her mace.
Ah,
Caves.
like a watermelon.
Thank you for saving his kneecaps.
The other soldier guy's still alive because we just kind of left him there, right?
Yeah. It's, Cutter Eye looks to pretty much whoever she thinks is the most in charge and listening, and it's, we should cut the other one free and have him tell what happened here.
But I've already prepared him for surgery.
Shut up!
But, no,
No.
you don't
No.
take the
You can
time
have
and
one.
I
You can have two.
I don't want. I
Sure,
don't.
you can have none.
Can I take one kneecap?
No.
Then he can hobble
Let him
back.
Carnifex lets out a roar, interrupting everybody. Points at Malkesh. Shut up!
But
Shut up.
just
And goes and gets the soldier, and then brings him over to Cutter Eye.
She looks at him and pretty much gives I want you to return to our camp, tell everybody what happened here, and make sure that any other thoughts of dissent, well, they know what the result is. And if I ever see you again, your fate is the same as Samson. And she essentially cuts him free of the bonds, and he runs. Just runs.
Doesn't surprise me much.
Cutter Eye then goes down and removes a cloak around Samson, and then walks over to Malkesh and says, "And you saved my life. That's
what I do. I'm a doctor after all.
Not a doctor, just doctor.
The doctor.
I am the amazing Dr. Roberto Malkesh.
This was a gift I gave Samson after, well, similarly having my back in battle, but now that he's, well, no longer worthy or capable of using it, I'd like you to have it."
Oh, thank you.
God.
Let me guess,
It'll
it's
be
magic.
It is magic.
How did I know?
Don't say that out loud.
Or I should say, it is a true magic item. It is a cloak of evasion.
Awesome.
Oh no!
So cloaks, their default bonus is +1 to physical defense,
Okay.
and the evasion has a +6 recharge power. When you take damage from an opportunity attack, take 20 less damage from it.
Nice.
The
Does this also mean that it has built-in Carnifex avoidance?
He doesn't do
Please say
opportunity
no.
attacks.
No.
and
And
it's
it's versus... Sorry.
I still have elusive.
and its quirk is you can't answer a question directly even if you want to.
He doesn't anyway!
I was gonna say.
Wouldn't that
Well,
actually
that's
make
quite
him
a
more honest?
Okay, so what was the name of it? It's a potion of... I mean, not potion.
Cloak of evasion.
Cloak of evasion.
Cloak of evasion. Cutter Eye then walks, and it's I wasn't lying though. The spell thief camp should be ahead, and well, if there's the potential, as much as I'm going to regret this, we could speak to their leader. He is in blatant disregard for any thief truces or code right now.
Oh god.
Though,
Great Cutter Eye, I'm sorry to say this, but our group's not great with the talky part. The heroes, I mean, they have a different motivation.
She kind of rubs her temples even thinking about it. I unfortunately don't think that the leader of the Spell Thieves may be the one conspiring against you, though.
So you think he can be reasoned with?
That's a very strong word.
Are we reasoning with wizards now?
It's not that,
I'm
it's...
gonna be reasoning with my foot if you don't shut up.
No.
Do we need this? Does this not distract from our original goal when we set out here?
Aren't we
What
also
was
in
our
competition
goal?
with them? And their mages?
It sounds like they have the heads up on whatever you're looking for.
Oh god, they're gonna be looking for the same thing. They're gonna want something from us.
I say we take their kneecaps and they tell us what we want, or we don't
There
give them
might-
back.
There might be too many of them.
But
But we're
No
heroes.
kneecaps
We
may
can do
be
it.
bad.
wasn't this the like wrong way? Weren't we supposed to go the other way to?
That was never confirmed.
Oh my god! I'm sorry, the picture that just came in the Dropbox.
Okay.
It was never confirmed, but it was. I don't know. I'm still angry. I'm not going to speak. Grr.
Right.
Rar.
Right. So,
There is,
Bah.
Katarai goes, their camp is still an officially recognized part of the Thieves Council. There will be more than just spell thieves there.
right, okay. Let's
they,
go.
they attempted to kill all of us in the quiet.
What
Well-
if we do the same to them?
No, we might as well confront them and see what's happening. I'd rather face these guys than.
Well, we have at least 2 spell thief uniforms, correct? He looks
Oh.
over at the pile of bodies over in the corner.
Oh, but then how would Katarai get in? Because they tried to kill her as well.
I'm a recognized entity within the Thieves Guild. If they attempt to kill me while there are witnesses, there will be much more coming down their way. I mean, I've heard that the Thieves Guild has some fairly nasty enforcers.
I think Malakesh is a little bit short to be dressing up as a spell thief. But
That's okay, I can hide in your backpack.
But Gunhild and Carnifex could probably use
Yes,
some sort of
Demon
disguise.
spell thief.
Yes, the demon and dragon. That's-
Am I assuming that I'm okay because I'm technically part of the Thieves Guild?
Yes, you can go into a place where you can claim to be on Thieves Guild business.
Okay,
I think
and killing me would be bad.
You also
So-
weren't at the council meeting.
Killing me would be bad.
it was Nastasia who's the Thieves Guild representative at the council.
But we
Yeah.
If
can
she was here, she could just waltz right in.
We can.
Merrick
She,
wouldn't recognize
she
anybody
technically is here.
Okay, yeah, man.
Technically. So
I mean, if the actual player was here, she could
I-
smooth talk in.
she and
uh,
I.
Katarai
Yeah.
speaks up. So you suspect this Merrick, maybe, who's come after you?
Well, he's not exactly happy with us. We're not exactly happy with him. We're at odds, as it were.
He was the one the spell thieves sent to the council as their representative, wasn't he?
He was.
Hmm.
That won't complicate things, will it?
Well, I'd say we're now investigating a potential plot.
What, in the Thieves Guild?
Well-
Never. Never. Right, okay. So, the 2 tanks dress up. Malakesh hides and does not take any kneecaps until we say so. And me
I'm
and
restraining myself.
technically Nastasia will follow Katarai in. And we will infiltrate.
For the record, I want to say this is the worst plan we have ever had, and that
I do.
includes throwing people at an
Well, what?
explosive barrel.
What would you suggest?
Mm.
Exactly!
I just wonder if... I'm not the thinker of this group.
Katarai pretty much says, either way, I'd like your assistance, but I'm going either way. I need to find out who turned my good people against me.
This is the one person that
Ugh,
By
fine.
I'm not gonna see her. I'm not gonna see her killed, over this.
It's So we were to assume that these spell thieves were approximately between 6 and 8 feet tall, and we can use their
their clothes
outfits.
can fit
Better
over
than
armor.
3'4".
Oh boy. I'm sure
Well, I'm thinking
the
it's a time to roll to see if we get these disguises over our uniforms.
I
and
can say you can.
how horribly they look.
You can use them. You can use them as a disguise. It's more. It's once again they're more of a band of thieves than an actual kind of military unit. So the uniforms are more just like surprisingly extravagant cloaks, like little identifiers like pins and whatnot.
Look like you're part of it, and they'll just assume you are.
Like the little signifiers, and Cutter Eye is able to kind of help you point out what's the most important.
I'm gonna have to wear some sort of like face scarf and hat or something, because I kind of stand out no matter what.
Yeah, like you can get a good disguising
Yes.
cloak over your head.
Yeah,
I was about to say, we're putting these outfits on the two characters that stand out the most out of
the
everyone.
most. Maybe that's why they're disguising us,
Yeah.
so we don't stand out as much.
And you're imposing enough, a lot of people won't ask questions.
Do we have any tail coverings?
Just tuck it into your backpack.
I think it works that way.
Just
So,
so disguises, yay!
Yes, we're okay. So let's all put on disguises and move on with our lives.
I put on my cloak of evasion.
Oh, good. It doesn't sound like I've missed anything.
No, we just made fun of ourselves for the disguises. That's about it.
Did you actually just stick like a hood on top of your head?
That's
Something like
basically what
that.
we're
Yeah.
yeah, we pretty much said it's like they're not a military group or anything like that. So it's more just like little signifiers that kind of show, I'm a member of this band.
Oh,
You-
good.
You gotta put the bandana in the right back pocket.
Right. Okay. Good God.
So
So
pretty
there's a well-known gang war between the cloaks and the hoods.
as fuck you.
Oh god damn it!
Wow.
As you're pretty much as the group is walking, Cutter Eye kind of approaches Greenblades and asks, "So what rebellions did you fight in?"
Oh, fuck. Rebellions? See, Greenblades tries to look innocent and it just does not work. How could you ever think that I was anything to do with any of those?
Because at one point, the Dragon Mistress, well, little known to us, it was the Dragon Mistress, made an agreement with the Elf Queen that she would, well, they essentially gave us and bolstered our ranks with, well, elves exiled from the Queen's Wood and their homeland, each with very, very similar tattoos to yours.
Ah. Well. Now, and she looks really hesitant.
It's just
like suddenly caught completely off guard. So she backs up a little bit and she's like, I kind of acquired these myself at some point, but I have to admit I'm not exactly keen on discussing them out in the open like this.
That is fair. Perhaps we'll talk about it some other time. I'm always interested in those who have similar history.
Perhaps we will, although seeing as though we might not survive this, I might get away with it.
So, You have entered the Spell Thieves camp.
Because we're stupid.
You do notice that pretty much Cutter Eye's assessment was pretty correct, that you do see quite a few Spell Thieves, but you also see assorted other members of kind of ne'er-do-wells from the wilderness. One thing that you do immediately notice is that it seems like a good portion of the tents have kind of packed up and left. Like, it looks like there's a lot of camps that have broken recently. However, Cutter Eye seems to be just leading everybody directly, and she is recognized. She is given a wide berth and somebody who is respected within kind of the organization of thieves. She is known as a dangerous person. And she leads you pretty much right up to what looks like the main tent. It is, once again, it is clearly the main tent because it is extravagant. It's made of like a patterned material, it's bright, it's big, and it's very, very central. Is there anything you wanted to do in the Cutter Eye is like, well, why can't I speak today? I can have you meet their leader if there's nothing else you wanted to do beforehand.
It might be worth trying to get information out of someone, since we're disguised as them, about the Vaults of the Archmage, potentially.
Is there anything that looks kind of interesting?
You definitely see that there is kind of a beaten path leading into what looks like kind of a more hilled area.
Hmm.
Do anybody want to roll like kind of a gather information type check?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So, would that be background and charisma?
Yeah.
Okay. So, background.
If he fails, then I'll try.
Again! Special Forces 5 and charisma. Because hopefully this doesn't start a fight, or I shouldn't give Dan ideas. Oh my god.
Don't give the GM ideas.
Because as we all know, Dan just spontaneously creates fights on the spot and doesn't plan them at all.
Not at... What the hell?!
Well, if Green Blade fails, I'll roll.
You pretty much just, you get information that people are, generally what you gather is that there was definitely a good find. It was a good find,
Up that away.
Yeah, you get, essentially get the general idea that they have, maybe captured, some people say captured, some people say teamed up. It's a little unclear, but a group led them to here, and whatever they found, they were pretty successful. It seemed like A-okay, like, everybody's in a good mood.
Oh, so they've been excavating then.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time to meet the leader.
Greenblades, did anybody else wanted to do a ask around, get the idea?
Greenblades, try and get a better roll. Do it.
No, I honestly, I think it's probably best that we just go straight to the leader now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we need to...
I can wander around people's,
Unless
apparently, I'm covered in blood now?
No, these are my people.
Alright, yeah, I'd
Wasn't
say
me.
you have time for one more kind of gather information roll.
We might as well try.
I'll
Okay.
go.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Dirty Rotten Scoundrel? Yeah, I guess that's probably the best one I have.
Probably charisma.
That is charisma.
That's 11.
That's a crap.
Wow. I did better.
Once again, on top of the, you once again get that kind of general good mood, and everybody's, some people are a little jealous that they didn't get to go with Merrick's group.
Fuck.
Fuck that
The
mage.
mayor's gone.
He's found something.
Cutter Eye gives her temples a little bit of a rub. It's just like, okay, are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
No, but let's do it anyways.
She pretty much shouts out to the tent. It's pretty much like, Finnegan! It's Cutter Eye!
Oh no. Not Fizz Finnegan, master of all magic.
There is! There is!
Is it Finnegan Wizardo, Jim's older brother?
You see, pretty much from the ground, sparks shoot up.
Oh god, it is! Not this nerd!
There's another layer of lights, and swinging the tent door open, you see a man in a brilliant golden cloak with long golden hair and like a little pointy goatee thing, and he swings, and from his cape doves fly out, and he yells, "It is I, Fizz Finnegan, master of all magic!"
Not again.
Goodhill just starts clapping.
Leader of the spell thieves, liberator of arcane knowledge.
Oh god.
Nerd.
Liar and cheat! Like says as he ducks behind somebody.
What brings you here, my friends?
Well, that was a friendly
We
opening.
punch him.
We, gosh. Still a bit bedazzled by that one. First there was the tattoos, and now it's this.
And as the only roguey type, you're now default leader, apparently.
Oh god!
Have fun!
Great! And I have no charisma to speak of. Great Finnegan! We have come to discuss with you maybe your findings recently. And perhaps to assist in any
Yes,
station.
you've heard of my exploits.
We have. Oh, we have.
And Cutter Eye kind of speaks up. We also had a troubling ambush. I think, well, some of your men may be working to opposite goals of you. His
They're
hand-
looking to steal.
His hand goes to his chest. Gadzooks! No. Troubling indeed. Troubling indeed.
Nerd.
Oh, I'm taking this guy's titties.
No, we're not killing him. He's not outlined in red. We don't kill people not outlined in red.
Calm down, Malakish. Calm down.
Oh wait, you're outlined in red.
I am
though.
outlined in red.
Oh no.
Problematic for a lot of reasons.
Yes, no. Come, friends, come to my tent. I'll tell you of the exploits of Fizz Finnegan.
Oh god.
Again.
Use last words.
Alright, so he
There might be alcohol involved.
draws you all into the tent, and in the tent you see a rather nervous-looking person in official Imperial looking clothing, and a paladin in armor that you can see is representative of the Great Gold Worm.
Ooh.
You also see on Fizz Finnegan's pretty much the walls are many wanted posters from Grand Nidostrum saying the most wanted renegade maguses, and you see one that's pretty much just 3 images, and one's the Lich King, the one's Arlando, and then's Fizz Finnegan, and he has his circled in red with the in all caps, "Only third?" question mark, exclamation mark.
Oh dear.
Yes. Yes. He points to Carnifex and Gunhild. Are these the traitors you speak of, Cutter Eye? People.
No.
What?
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, I did not recognize you immediately, but my band is so vast that I sometimes lose track of the faces. But Fizz Finnegan never forgets talent, so I'm sure you're here for a good reason.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, is he talking to us?
Yeah,
In the disguises?
Yes. The surveyor still looks nervous, and kind of the paladin double face palms. You just hear the paladin talk. Pretty much, it's like, "Can we be let go yet? You've gotten everything you needed." Pretty much with a sweep of his cloak. No! Not until we get the signal. So, tell me, what have you heard of the great exploits of the spell thieves led by the great Fizz Finnegan, master of all magic, Awesomemancer?
His title just keeps growing.
Well, what haven't we heard, I think, is the biggest question. And she kind of
Like
looks
anything
around,
going on recently.
rubs the back of her neck again. I hear that you have managed to conquer this end of the wilderness in the hopes of driving your own name into the actual landscape.
Alright,
As-
I get a buttering up Fizz Finnegan roll.
Oh, my charisma is crap!
You get a +2 because Fizz Finnegan is very susceptible to being buttered up.
Alright,
We'll get you everywhere with him.
what do we got? We've got 2.
Charisma, background, level 2.
Okay, I'm gonna say Thieves Guild Enforcer because I've had to deal with people like Finnegan before. I have had to. There are actually lots of people within the Thieves Guild that are a bit like this. Maybe not many have survived as long as Finnegan has survived, but I don't need to tell you about Templeton. So let's just have a quick roll here. 4 and 5 is 9. So roll. Oops.
Oh, wow.
His eyes beam at the fact that you've heard of that. That you've heard of. It's like, yes, it spreads. This is our most daring heist in a long time. My number 2, Marek. Yes, he pointed out that, well, the only heist worthy of the spell thieves is the vault of the Archmage himself. And why wouldn't it? It goes with our noble goal to liberate the arcane knowledge from the grimy hands of Grand Nadostrum, keeping it to themselves and spread it to the world. I am magic and the world can be too!
Greenblade's actually...
Gunhild preemptively puts a hand over Malkesh's mouth.
Those of you may have,
Thank you so much.
those of you who have heard of Fizz Finnegan may realize his followers often sell a set of scrolls. I am magic and you can be too. A guide to practical magic.
Cool.
Stays muffled.
Greenblades manages to look a little bit disappointed. I had heard that Finnegan yourself was a man of great intuition and intelligence, but on our way here, we have mentioned that we've been deeply betrayed, and as such, we feel like you yourself have been betrayed. So, unfortunately, you have come across someone who has tried to take us before we could actually speak to you of your own magnificence.
Gadzooks! He kind of collapses on the table, face down, and it's like, what? One of my allies has wounded Fizz Finnegan's heart so.
But Joe's that Merrick guy.
And I am so sorry. I am so sorry that I have to hurt you in this way, because we believe that it might be the person that has helped you to get this far out here. We believe that it
No.
is your second in command.
No, it can't be, but could it? It may be. Or he could be in danger as well. No, he went with you. This is greatly troubling. I will need to speak with him as soon as possible. But you are correct. As long as Fizz Finnegan draws breath, you have an ally in Fizz Finnegan. And the spell
That's a good thing.
thieves.
And the Spell Thieves. Fizz Finnegan and the Spell Thieves. Coming out to a theater near you.
This Saturday at 9 a.m. Fizz Finnegan and the Spell Thief. What wacky adventures
Sunday,
they get
Sunday,
into
Sunday,
this?
Fizz Finnegan.
I am
Fizz Finnegan.
I'm sorry, I'm picturing him more of...
I and my
Oh,
companions
this is a
are
video game.
deeply honored by your consideration in this matter. And we hope that we can begin afresh with yourself, who is obviously much more honorable than the people that we have met on the way here.
Absolutely. The spell thieves welcome all, big, and he kind of motions to Carnifex and Gunhild, and small, and he motions to Malkesh. All those who have interest in spreading magic across the land.
Keep your hand on his mouth.
Speaking of said interest, we've noticed that you've had a really sort of good atmosphere here in the camp. I mean, not that that wouldn't be natural anyway with yourself leading, but we seem to have it seems particularly good in the camp, and I was just curious as to sort of what you've come across here.
Yes. We have found, thanks to my friends here, the Golden Paladin captives, your captives here.
So they are not their own free will.
The surveyor just shakes his head. The paladin picks up his cup of tea and sips it. No, I will let them speak. The paladin pretty much. We're a part of an imperial survey trying to look for the vault of the Archmage. We believe that while generally it's a thing talked mostly in myths and legends, if it's something that contains, well, anything that can help us in our war against our war on the surface, then we should seek it out. And of course, the Archmage himself has been silent on many things for the past months.
Oh, that's moderately disturbing.
But we did know that there was a magic ritual site built here in Fizz Finnegan, a site that we have found! And recovered what we believe is a key for something deep within the vault of the Archmage. And, well, Marek assures me that he had found directions in there as well.
And he hasn't Has he not shared these directions with you?
Well, being the ever-sacrificing second in command he volunteered himself to go into the danger of the Vault of the Archmage and took a small contingent of troops.
Oh my. Oh my.
That sounds.
It's because he doesn't want you to have any of the glory.
Oh my. I have to agree with my little friend here. I think...
My small friend! He walks over and kind of kneels over with a concerned look at his face. He says to Malkesh, "You're correct. Could the betrayal have been this close to me this entire time? How could Fizz Finnegan, Master of Magic, be so blind? It's my
Someone muzzle Malkesh, please, please, please,
it's
please,
my
muzzle Malkesh.
blasted, It's my blasted kind heart. Thank you. And I'm always happy to see. I'm always happy to see all, even goblins, be interested in the magical arts. He hands them a pamphlet of the scroll. I am magic. You are too. When you read this,
so that he says thank you.
After you read this, if you find further interest, well, one of my associates can set you up on a payment plan to be delivered the rest of the 46 scrolls. He stands up and turns.
All the rest of us are just going, no! In the background.
I'm hoping.
Graciously takes the scroll and mumbles something unintelligible through the hand muzzle.
Come! Shall we go to the ritual site itself?
Yes, I think we should.
Yes, this is where our investigation takes me. Cutter Eye, will you watch my guests while I'm away? And Cutter Eye just kind of shrugs and shakes her head like, what's up with this idiot?
No, this idiot might have found something.
As you step outside, Finnegan leads the way, kind of with a dramatic point, and continues pointing as he marches forward.
She's just gonna let those two go after he leaves, isn't she?
Malkesh stays in the back and just mumbles horrible curse words under his breath.
Unfortunately, as you can kind of see that, the first person you say, the first person you see as you leave the tent is the elf in the red cloak.
Oh.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Fizz looks once again. Gadzooks! It is my. You found me at last, my rival and pursuer. And she just kind of says, "It's like I'm neither of those things."
No.
Just no.
No.
Another great and powerful mage, some say, has connections to the Archmage's secret task force. Ah! Yes, finally! The attention I've deserved! Ah! Oh, it's...
Malkesh just rolls his eyes.
She just kind of waves his hands like, no, I'm not particularly... He's not... Finnegan's not even listening. No, Delilah, you will not catch me, for you cannot catch mist! And then just pretty much there's a spew around him as...
Shit!
As there's a cloud of mist. And then when it clears, he's gone.
God damn it, we needed that idiot!
Trips him as he runs through the fog of smoke back to the tent.
No! I need that guy!
It's just like, you just hear, no, I'm not looking for you.
I think it's okay to unmuzzle Malkesh now.
Oh, I just got kicked. Oh. I don't know why, but somehow it took me out of the game.
Well, I'm glad you I'm glad you folks didn't die, but despite that, I need to go after that guy right now. And you just kind of see him run off from behind the tent and towards up that path.
We need to go. We need to follow him as well. We are gonna. Oh wait, no. Is that the direction that he was pointing in?
Yes.
That was the direction.
Yes.
That was the direction he was pointing in.
Yeah.
We need to follow him now.
All right.
This worked out so well last time.
We
Okay.
can't let Delilah get him.
So Delilah goes after. You do have enough time to kind of go with Delilah, or you can let her kind of do her thing.
She doesn't seem like she's going to murder him.
Well,
But we should
no,
still probably go. Just in case.
If it's the location of the site, then we need to have a look. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Follow after.
While they run off, I stick my head into the tent and say, Cutter Eye, yeah, that big bozo said those guys can go, and then run back after the group.
Cutter Eye gives the exact same shrug and just kind of waves them
Carnifex
out.
pops his head in. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No.
Picks up Malkesh and throws him out of the way.
Mage lover!
What happened to your cloak of
What an
evasion?
insult.
All right.
It's not an opportunity attack.
So, in kind of chasing after, what do you do?
Well, obviously we try and keep them in sight, but not to the point where we interfere in Delilah's work or where.
But we're close enough we can if it looks like she's gonna do something stupid.
Yeah.
At least what we consider stupid, because a lot of times what we do, other people, and by other people I mean most everybody could be considered. So we
Just
clearly
gonna
have our own
Malkesh stay
definition.
stealthy, follow, but quietly.
All right. So pretty much as you follow, they do get a little bit ahead. You do catch a couple of glimpses of wizards chasing each other. So there'll be like it'll look like he's about to get cornered on a cliff above you guys, and then you'll have a jumping spell that makes a giant rainbow trail follow him, and
Good God, what a nerd!
Fucking ages.
Delilah follows, bridging the gap with like a bridge of smoke she can walk on. But if you want to try to, they are managing to get far and far ahead of you. So you're kind of, the path is definitely, there was a path here, but it's overgrown and a little dangerous looking. So let's get a roll to navigate the path.
Let's get a roll. Fuck
I
yourself.
actually have something for that.
So what would that be? Dexterity?
I would assume so.
We're
Yeah,
not
it
getting...
depends on what you do. Oh, nice. Yeah, Malkesh, super fun. Like, is able to immediately identify the safest path and and also identify what has been recently downtrodden and kind of the direction you're going to.
Wow.
I'm special
Wow.
forcing this thing. Mountain trails
Do we
and
need to?
hunting.
Already
We're
have
gonna
that.
die
And
in the
there's-
next conflict. You guys realize this, right?
There's a little bit of a avalanche, but Carnifex is able to get his shield up first, and kind of protect everybody. And you guys kick the shit out of this trail, like you are pro hikers.
Mountain
Right.
special
Public
forces.
The OC rolls sexy mountaineering from somewhere.
Beyond. He's tending the bar back in the wilderness camp and just sends us his sexy mountaineering vibes.
So and
Just goes like full
what
Obi-Wan.
you
Just
can
appears.
see is that the chase has kind of one off in one direction, and what both Malkesh and Carnifex can kind of like gather the signs of this is where people have been kind of excavating and looking for things. That path leads in a different direction.
Fuck that guy. Let's go towards the excavation.
Do we
He's
need
on
him
his
for
own now.
anything?
Well, now that we know where the excavation is, not really.
Yes, you pretty much can. With those two good rolls, you can safely say, yeah, this is where people have been searching for something. In fact, Carnifex Carnifex sees the camp that the now abandoned camp where the Imperial Surveyor and the Paladin were set up to.
See? There.
Alright then. I don't know if we had any particular reason to chase them down other than the camp.
Other than he was leading us to where we have to go, and we just found where we have to go.
Yeah, and this way we don't have to listen to him.
And I mean, if
We don't get any more magic tricks this way.
if anyone questions about us, we tried to save him. She got to him first and disappeared because quote unquote magic. And then we just stumbled across the excavation and decided that we would go root out the traders just in case he ever came back.
Now,
Shrug
Kesh
shoulders.
agrees.
All right.
Well, we need a group vote. Nikki and Galen are
Yes.
quiet on the subject. Yes, okay, there. Majority rules. Let's go.
Sorry, what?
All right.
Let's go get some ice cream!
So your ice
Ice
cream
cream!
basically led to us outvoting you, and we found that Delilah chased off the nerd in one direction, but we found the path that led to the excavation on our own. So we decided to leave
Yes!
the nerd to his own devices and go to the excavation and come up with an excuse that, you know, oh, she got to him before we could, and then they disappeared. Oh no. But hey, look, excavation where there might be a traitor. Let's go fight that guy.
Okay, I'm with that. Nope. We can do that.
Yar.
All right. So you find what is definitely a well-built kind of like magic ritual site. You see pillars with a whole bunch of writing and arcane runes on them. You see a raised platform with, once again, 4 pillars on each corner, all with different sorts of runes. You see a pedestal in the middle that kind of looks like a puzzle was solved before and it had opened up and revealed something. What was there is no longer there.
That's where they found the key.
Right. You get the feeling that mages are just a little bit tacky with all these runes.
And the
As much
puzzles
as it's
and stupid.
painful for Malkesh to admit it, he actually has some skill understanding magic. Can I roll my Alchemist's Apprentice to try and understand the site a bit better?
Absolutely.
Okay. If I can get it to load, here we go. Okay. And that's an intelligence check, I'm assuming?
That would be intelligence.
Okay, let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Roll well. 15, that's not horrible, but...
It's
It
24.
says 24 on mine. So that's pretty damn good.
Well, considering most like moderate checks are 20 plus.
Yeah.
You actually can get a good sense. Like, a lot of it is, you know, the classic like wizarding puzzle box type stuff that requires a little bit more, like what you identify as very, very inside information to things that answers to questions that pretty much only very, very high-ranking maguses would know. So it's unlikely that somebody outside of Grand Nidostrum could have solved this puzzle on its own. You also get the sense that the key that You get kind of like a general translation that this key would open up something inside the vault, but there's also pretty much and a lot of hints to kind of where the vault is. In fact, if you look down at your feet, pretty much inscribed in the whole thing is a little bit of a map looking place.
It's below you! Speak friend and enter.
So, Dan, I have to ask a question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since equipment's a little not really super stressed, from what I understand, would it be something where he could like pull out a piece of parchment from like his traveling satchel, or is that something I have to have specifically?
No, you can have that.
Okay.
In fact,
can I take rubbings of some of these carvings?
I do believe you had charcoal.
Yeah. So...
When did Malakesh get charcoal?
Because I think Arlando might actually find a lot of this information useful, even though Malkesh doesn't give a shit about it.
Aww!
He's thinking.
Got a friend.
Okay. You and you're able to identify pretty much what you think are the best hints to location.
Okay.
And thank God Templeton's not here. Anybody else have any?
Does Malakesh share all this with us? All this information that he's garnered?
Yeah, I would give a basic sort of dismissive description.
So does it...
He doesn't really trust mage shit, so he's just kind of like, yeah, and this is talking about this, and
so
that's that, and... Yeah.
When you say that it points you in the general direction of the vault...
You feel a slight tremor, but nothing else.
Okay.
That was just me being an aside. So continue on with whatever you're going to say.
So something's happening in the vault, and we have to be worried. Yay.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. So, do we carry...
Oh, you also... The one thing that Malkesh knows...
No, don't puke. Please don't puke. Oh, he's gonna puke. I'll be back in a second, guys.
I've made that plea before, but it was to my kids.
You also definitely can kind of understand that this is more of a waypoint, and the vault is not anywhere near this. This is not the vault, and
right.
It's not. It's actually also not in a lot of the locations you guys had kind of looked at on the map.
So it rules out a lot of the areas that we could have searched.
Exactly. It's you're very, very you're getting down to it, and maybe with these rubbings you've taken, you can figure something else out.
Okay. Or Orlando can, because yeah. Or somebody, I don't know. Not Malkesh.
From the earth, a hand bursts from the ground and grabs onto Gunhild's leg.
I sit down just to hear whatever's about to kill me.
No, dude. Okay, well.
Malkesh
what's
turns
happening?
around dramatically.
Sorry.
A hand of earth just burst from the ground and grabbed you.
Alright.
Probably that nerd.
Probably. So, what led up to this point?
Malkesh did his checking of the things, found hints towards the location of the vault. We're standing around, earth hand pursed up and grabs your leg.
Alright.
Go.
I am saying Gunhild is standing where she's standing, but if Carnifex or Greenblades want to kind of move around whatever they were looking at themselves, or kind of where your position would be, because I doubt you just kind of stood there.
Well, I wouldn't leave him on his own just in case. And was that Greenblades that actually moved? Did Mickey move that, or is she back? Is her mute on mic? Her mic on mute? Oh my god, her mute on mic?
It's
wow. God. Oh, brain. I cannot brain today. I'm sorry.
Cat puke.
Because there's cat puke everywhere. Oh, yay.
Do you want us to take like kind of like a 5-minute break so that you can get that taken care of?
Tell stories.
All right.
Please.
We're gonna take a bit of a break for the first time ever on this stream.
Do we have a technical difficulty screen?
I'll just switch it back to the splash screen because the splash screen rules.
Do we have a cat vomit screen?
We should quickly draw it.
Thank you to the people watching. You guys are making it hype. Tell your friends.
I will actually be right back then.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a glass of water.
Dan has left. The channel is now mine. Mwahaha. Or not. I don't. Jay, say something. Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, Jesus.
Something.
I hate you. I hate you
I
so
know.
much. Though I have to say, like based on our previous interactions, like back in the day in the RPs, your voice does not match the image I had in my head. Your characters are just so larger than life and everything. I expected a different voice, and then when I heard it for the first time, I was just like that.
Yeah. That's how it is. I have larger than life characters, really? Thank you.
Well, what was his name? Solomon or whatever?
Saul, yeah.
Saul, yeah. Like
Well, my
that
foot was asleep when I stood up.
That's good.
And did hilarity ensue?
Well, I didn't fall on my face.
Oh, I don't care then.
Right. Did we get a cat puke update?
No, we are still waiting.
We are on Cat
Helen
Watch 2015.
Is away as well. Oh, here's an update. She's here.
Okay. Ew.
Alright.
Is the cat
Sorry.
gone at least?
Just, I'm eating ice cream and everything. Fucking cat. I love him. He looks like
Oh! So you're eating ice cream, I see. Blah.
That was exactly the look of his face. You little shit. He's looking at me now like he wants to eat. I've lost it all.
Well, his stomach's empty
I'm
now.
hungry now.
Sadly, I've been sick like that before, where it's like, oh, I can't. Blah. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm gonna go eat some. Blah.
Blah.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
Now he's crawling into a box.
And he's gonna puke in the box.
I don't think he has anything left. He's only
He'll
so
find
big.
a way. Hairballs or bile or something.
It was a hairball. But the trouble is that he gets rid of a hairball after he eats something. So, everything.
So it's a soggy, pukey hairball.
So,
Full of food.
Garrett, or one of our viewers, says that cats are puke guns.
Cats are jerks.
Yes,
Cats
they
are
are.
absolute jerks.
Yes, they are. Goddamn cats. He came upstairs just to give me that. Just to give me that.
Yeah.
He could have stayed
to share.
downstairs.
Well, then someone else would have to clean it up. He wanted you to.
He wanted me to.
I'm here.
Alright.
We're all back, yay.
Alright, so a rotting hand has grabbed Gunhild by the leg.
Oh no. Alright.
Of death.
And you can kind of see, you can feel a little bit of those tremors again, and you can kind of see other spots where something is emerging.
Oh no. We came here at the worst possible time, guys.
Or it was a magical
What a
trap
surprise.
left for us.
Of course
Fucking
there's zombies.
zombies.
Zambies?
I was gonna ask if
These are
there's
the
any text
Chinese knockoff zombies!
Every time.
Uh,
Every time.
so you see... oh, wait, one too many.
Why can't we go into a mystic ancient shit and not get zombies?
One too many? No, that was correct.
These are Zambies.
Are they zombies?
They're Zambies.
They are zombies.
Zombies are moderately more acceptable.
They are.
China.
Yeah.
These are apparently racially insensitive zombies, since there's orc zombies and regular zombies.
Oh, I don't see race.
You just see potential customers.
All right.
Yes.
And up at the top, pretty much you do see pretty much the decaying corpses of 2 zombies. Some actually surprisingly spry, less decaying corpses of some orcs, as they're a little bit more hardy, and what looks like a terrifying, magical kind of flesh sewn together golem of flesh.
I didn't do it.
Oh no!
Turns to Malkesh, you take the big one.
Oh god.
And throws him at the flesh
Like
golem.
Malakesh hates.
Okay, I guess I need to roll recovery for lightning in a bottle then.
No.
Oh yeah, pretty much if you're doing any, if you have any recharge spells, please do that.
Mine just
Nope,
once per
ain't
battle,
using that
so it
this
does
battle.
it automatically, right?
Your what?
My one spell is once per battle, so
Yes,
it just
yeah.
happens.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Alright,
It is.
let's get this
Except for
initiative.
its modifier is my wisdom, which is one of my... Actually, it's the second lowest. Intelligence is my lowest, if you couldn't tell.
Right, except-
He may be charismatic, but he's not too bright.
The zombies with a +1 initiative modifier get a 21.
Of course they do.
You assholes.
Everything fucking fuckers.
Wait.
They're fast zombies.
Fuckers.
That doesn't seem right.
No,
It is-
it's incorrect, but it added it to the turn order automatically, which is a thing I love.
Right. So it added the incorrect number automatically.
Oh, yeah, 16.
I mean, considering my history of always being last,
I
can you just
rolled
add
a
4
one
to
on
my
this.
failure of the roll?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you're at 8?
Am I right in that it's 1d20 plus level?
Plus your initiative mod. There's.
Oh, sorry, 7. 7.
Yeah. 'Cause I was gonna say, my initiative mod's only 1 higher than mine.
Hey! I beat the zombies!
You beat the zombies.
I beat the zombies!
Zombies.
God, I sound American there.
That's what I was going for, and I was hoping you would have copied it, and you did.
Can't-
I win.
God forbid that you ever be branded as an American, Nick.
I know. It
Sadly,
was-
it does happen to me quite often. Especially when I lived on the border of New York State.
How horrible
Where
it
I am-
must be to be
Oh.
branded as an American.
I hate it so
I
much.
feel your
How
pain.
anyone ever... I mean, oh, hi, Kellen. How's it going?
That orc zombie is 17 feet.
Gosh, Kelly,
Initiative.
you're from California. You don't count. That's the acceptable.
Yeah,
part.
you're American light.
Oh, thank God! At least one of the things that's supposed to be slow went slow.
As slow as Malkesh.
17 feet of initiative.
These are the 28 days later zombies.
Oh
No.
God,
They
no.
have the rage virus.
Zombies. Oh good God, we're all dead.
I'm going.
Well, at
home.
least Malkesh is dead.
So this
That's
isn't my roll, but let me see
actually
if
probably true.
Okay, so that's the thing I should use next time.
Yes.
Yes.
Not
But
that it
it's
would have been
too
much
late.
better if I had used that according to that score.
I am not using lightning in a bottle.
Oh, and it changes your initiative
It
too.
it changed it to 11.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it's
Hey.
that's real good. Can everybody get that?
Can you make it for me?
Yeah, no, I'll do that because that makes everything so much easier for me. All right, let me. All right, as a. Nope, that's not good. That's less. That's not the music I wanted. All right. All right. Green Blades, you are first
Yes.
on the turn order.
Yes.
For those who want to know, these are non-mooks.
Yeah.
They are level 2, level 4 large. So the flesh golem is very dangerous.
Shit.
Do they
Yay.
have what is considered fear abilities?
It does not.
Okay.
Do none of them do?
Nope.
Can
Son
I
of a bitch.
roll a background to determine whether or not they regularly use a type of energy I can generate a resistance to?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yay.
You're going to fail, and I will laugh.
Probably,
It's
but
so
if I can
sweet,
identify it correctly, I can actually protect someone in the party as well. And it won't be
Leave Jay
you.
alone, Carnival.
Hey! Every time I've given an AC bonus, it's gone to you. But that's mostly because you're
Okay, I
squishy.
guess I should return the favor. Okay. No, I rolled a 2.
As far as you know, they swing with fists.
Okay, shit.
But you do know that flesh golems are more so than the zombies. There is some sort of arcane energy that has to animate a flesh golem.
Oh, okay.
All right, Green Blades.
Yes.
Kill a zombie.
Right. Other than freaking out because it's fucking undead. Right. I guess I take a bit of a. Yeah, a bear. Why
Do
not?
the thing!
I scan my surroundings, and I think I'm gonna double back on myself and help Gunhild with this one. If I do, is that enough?
Yep.
That's not too far to go, is it? Right. So I'll do a bleeding strike if I am able. Oh, do these things have blood? Is this?
Yes, this is a thing you can do. You can do ongoing damage strike.
7. Oh, damn. 13 versus AC?
13 versus AC. Their AC is 15.
Fuck. Okay. Miss damage.
3 miss damage.
Hang on. You roll. If I miss, does that mean even though it's an even roll, that means that I missed completely, doesn't it? It doesn't mean that it gets the damage for bleeding.
Yeah, because I believe it's on hit for bleeding strike. It's under the. But I'll double check for you. But.
Thanks, Dan. It seems a bit cheaty to be able to get the bleed when not being able to hit, but I thought I'd just check. In case.
Yeah, it's on hit.
It's on hit. Cool.
And
All right, thank you.
all right. Zambi. One
Sorry,
shuffles
I've
up to Malkesh.
Got roof dust in my book.
7. Versus AC Malkesh. Versus AC Gunelf.
Yes.
I think those hit both.
Yep.
Do you remember when we
19.
were rolling all those really nice rolls for talking to Finnegan and finding path forest and
6
Those are better times.
6
those
damage.
were good times.
6 damage, 6 damage, and that was a 16 plus on Malkesh. Malkesh takes an additional 3 damage, but as it swings, it kind of puts too much of itself into the blow, and kind of bits and pieces of it fall off, so it also takes 3 damage.
Okay then.
Orc Zambi.
The Orc Zambi. One as I said, surprisingly, like, very Rage Virus-like runs at Carnifex, and one kind of doesn't quite have enough room to get in. Carnifex versus AC.
Ties, so
Alright. So let me remember the thing. So that does 7 damage, and it actually tackles you to the ground, so it's on top of you and considered grabbing you.
Oh no, it's one of the things from Zelda.
So what does that mean exactly? Not from Zelda. It's
I know what I'm talking about from Zelda.
I do know what you're talking about.
So grab pretty much means you can do all your normal stuff, but you cannot move away with it from it without trying to like roll some sort of escape. Yeah,
Okay.
you cannot get disengaged until you break the grab.
Okay. So I'd have to roll for breaking the grab, then roll to disengage. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, is it my turn now? I believe so. If that's all the
yes, it is.
doing. Well, guess what's happening to this jackass?
Alright, let me just double check on these grab rules, because...
Okay,
There's
because
something very nasty in store for some.
Oh, they do have an additional attack against a grabbed opponent.
oh, for fuck's sake! Just die in a fire. Or sneeze multiple times.
Monsters that grab you generally grab you if you successful hit. Okay, so individual monsters may add effects to their grab, but here are the basics. You are grabbed and you are engaged with the creature grabbing, and you won't move away unless you teleport, somehow pop free, or successfully disengage. So you roll disengage at -5.
Okay. So I can try, but it will be harder.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Or if you have like an ability, like some of the rogue abilities that let you pop free.
Okay. Because I totally don't have those. So what's going on now?
It's your turn.
Okay.
You're grabbed.
Smiting, smite. 21.
21 versus AC. Their AC is 15. That hits.
Okay, 3d8 plus 3, and then a d12. 3d8 plus 3, that is 12.
Changing things on the fly. Things I forgot to do.
5, so a total of 17.
17 damage. Oh, and your holy, because that smite has a holy effect, right?
It is holy, yes.
You can see it burns and recoils. They are vulnerable to holy damage. You crit on 18 plus. But you don't crit there because your natural was not an 18.
It was not. It was 10. If that was 18, it would have been a lot more than 21.
Alright. The flesh golem lumbers forward. Gunhild, your turn.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Doing things.
Yay!
I
Alright.
go dead.
So the Zambi is out of the ground now.
Zambi is out of the ground. It kind of pulled itself up. It does not have a grab effect on you.
Alright.
It used you as leverage.
Are they actually? Now that I think about it, are they weak to fire? They
No.
are zombies.
They are not. Their vulnerability is holy.
All right.
Yeah, too bad we don't have, like, a cleric or a paladin. So, wait.
So as this, we'll just say as the Zambi crawls up out of the ground without any context, Gunhild just says, "Not this again."
Oh god, undead!
Where's my projectile weapon when I need her?
Alright, let's see. Where's
Freak
everybody?
out.
Apparently.
Where is Greenblaze?
She's
next
right
to
beside
you.
you.
Oh, I don't know why I did. I can't.
Probably
do things.
because she had to
It's
stay away
okay.
from me because she has PTSD from the last time we fought zombies, and I just
Oh,
chucked
God.
her at
I
them.
failed my perception check at viewing my own screen.
Okay.
Alright, anyways, moving on. Zambi, 57 health. It's a lot of health.
I got mine down to half in one hit.
I'll use my basic melee attack macro.
Hey, Carnifex, when you kill that guy in front of you, can you throw Malkesh to safety, please?
Throw Malkesh at the flesh golem. Got it.
No!
Only does 12 damage? That seems weak.
No, that's correct, because it rolled a 2, a 3, a 3, and plus 4.
Alright. It is still weak, though. For me.
Yeah, because you're... What's your
I
thing?
hate this game! No,
Jim, stupid.
Yeah, basically.
Table flip.
3d10 plus 4. That is correct.
Alright. I'm getting used to viewing numbers. I don't know how I can better describe that. The words I just used.
Your natural was a 14. I don't know if that procs anything.
Actually, I need to see what the roll was. Alright, natural roll is 14. I get to reroll any ones, but there were no ones.
Yeah, it lights up red if there's ones.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's where that border comes from. Okay.
Green if there's max numbers, red if there's ones, blue if there's both.
Gotcha.
I'm going to forget all that by tomorrow.
Even hit, don't get anything. Oh yeah. Well, wait. It was already engaged, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to charge boots. Alright, I guess that's it then.
It took 12 damage.
Yay. I did something.
Dr. Malkin. Oh, unless Gunhild has any other actions.
I get the feeling the flesh golem is going to be the most difficult part of this. I'm going to save my... Outside of pure desperation, I'm going to save my other attacks for that.
Yeah, the flesh golem is pretty dangerous. It is a level above you guys and a large monster, so it is the equivalent of 3 monsters in battle math.
Alright, so we're all dead.
Now if we take care of the smaller guys quickly, then we can all gang up on them.
However, everything has pretty low defenses. Alright,
I wish I had an AoE.
Malkesh.
Question, because it's the first time I would have had to use this mechanic.
Yeah.
To disengage, what do you roll for that?
You roll...
1d20.
Roll 1d20 plus any... You don't get any extra modifiers unless you have an item or an ability that gives you...
Right.
So pretty much what it does is... How it works is you roll 1d20 if it's 11 plus, I believe. So pretty much if it's above 10, you disengage.
But if it's under that, you're stuck. And you've used up your action, right?
You've used your move action. What happens
You can
is...
still attack.
You can still attack. You can also still walk away, but you suffer an opportunity attack.
Ew. Well, I think I suffer an opportunity attack technically by casting spells like right in their face, too.
You do as well.
So...
But now you have something that helps you against the opportunity.
Any ranged attack you use while a enemy is engaged.
Oh, but I can technically use the I can use flashbang to technically make it not worth their while either way. So I think I'm gonna do that anyway, even though it does cause an opportunity attack. I'm going to throw down flashbang. So I pull out a vial, shake it up, throw it at my feet, and there's a big bang. And please be a big bang. Eh.
Alright.
Eh.
So, 25, yeah, versus PD. That definitely hits. So 12 thunder. And it takes a swing at you. 17 versus AC.
It hits.
Alright.
But in the note, what is the thing saying the thunder damage if hit with a melee attack before his next turn?
It means that he takes 6 damage.
Okay. So if someone else hits him or if he hits someone else?
No, if someone else hits me.
Alright.
Okay.
So 6. So it hits you, so it takes 6 thunder damage.
6 thunder damage.
Thunder. Also, I take 20 less damage.
Oh, you take 20 less damage, so...
I feel like I need to be pushing up my glasses while saying this, but shouldn't it actually be lightning damage?
No, it's actually not.
Lightning damage is different.
Lightning and thunder damage are 2 different damage types.
Thunder is
That
sonic.
doesn't-
Yeah,
according to the-
nerd.
Yeah.
Lightning is
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Why are you
Yeah.
such a nerdy nerd?
Thunder, yeah, thunder... In some other systems, thunder is kind of listed as sonic damage.
Okay,
So
now
it's-
since I haven't moved, can I take the disengage action?
Yes, so 1 second. I just need
Sure.
to... I have one more thing to do. So it took 6 damage from attacking you, and then... So this actually doesn't take... This is still under your cloak, so you don't take any damage, and it takes 5 damage.
Oh, it is first enemy. It isn't just anyone that hits me before the start of the next turn. Darn.
Alright, you may now... You have a move and a minor.
Alright. Roll.
I just pictured Malakesh chucking that flash bomb like it was going to be the biggest thing ever, and it just
And then
like...
it Well, I rolled a 20,
Nice.
so
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess I disengage.
Yeah, you get the shit out of there.
He is nowhere to be seen.
you saw
Good,
the
I could actually-
so we're changing.
I don't think you can go that far.
Okay, how
though.
far do I get to go?
You can
I guess
go...
that's a good
You can probably go get about there.
There. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's good.
I was actually planning on gathering
Leaving
power,
me to
and then
fight
there
all
was a
the
zombie on
zombies, you son of a bitch. Fuck you.
You have holy attacks, you'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Escalation is at 1.
Yay!
And...
Bleeding strike. I am prepared.
Alright. Alright, 22, that hits.
I think you did something wrong there. Actually forgot the /R.
Alright, 17 damage. And you get sneak attack as well. Nikki?
Yes. Sorry. For some reason it
Sneak
muted.
attack. You have sneak attack as well.
Again. I hit enter and it mutes me. Ah, that's what's happening. Okay, I understand.
You break something.
And what's
Yes.
what's the proc for bleeding
It's
strike?
bleeding strike. If I rolled an even, he takes 1d4 times my level, ongoing.
So 14 is
Roll a
even.
D4.
Well, I was wondering if that happened the next, or if so that happens now. I'm not gonna
Yes.
look a gift horse in the mouth.
Well, it's I need to know how much ongoing damage is on him.
Right, got ya. Times.
Whatever you roll times.
Oh, well, that was less impressive.
All right, 3 ongoing.
That's 3.
Sorry. Well, it is a 1d4.
You could have got 4 times 3. That still would have been a lot.
Right.
Save it for the big guy. I've got something for the big guy.
All right, Zambi.
Can I throw the
Carnifex.
zombie at Malkesh?
The zombies.
Fuck the fuckers.
Zambi and versus
Wow.
Gunhild. So that one plinks off Gunhild though.
Yay!
Alright. Time to do a lot of damage. Alright, so it
If I survive, I am.
Do the
killing-
zombies get damaged for attacking?
Oh yeah. Well, only if they attack 16 plus. So first,
Okay.
12 damage, then 8 damage to both. Like, it pretty much puts all of itself into it.
It picks up a piece of itself and backhands
Yeah, no,
Carnifex.
it rips off one of its arms and is starting to use it as a club.
Wait, I shouldn't be laughing. They're zombies. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead.
No, I'm dead because that fuckface ran away.
And
Are you honestly telling me that you were going to use
I'm
Malkesh as a
ranged, you
shield?
fucker.
it can't see Malkesh because of the pillar, so it does its charge attack at Gunhild. So first,
Boo.
this is versus Carnifex. 7. And because you're grabbed, it does an additional d6
Wait.
damage.
Am I staggered now? I'm guessing I am.
Yes.
Because I get bonuses. I do extra 1d6 damage on all my stuff now.
And then this is versus Gunhild. 20 versus AC.
Yeah, that is.
Alright.
How much damage is it?
It does 7 damage and you're grabbed.
Shit. It probably doesn't, but I was gonna ask if Heavy Warrior prevents the grab, but it doesn't sound like it does.
You can say that.
What are the effects of grabbing again? Just besides, makes
It-
it difficult to disengage.
Makes it
and-
difficult to disengage, and it can do when it hits its next attack has a way better chance of hitting. It's a +9 rather than a +7, and it does an additional d6 damage.
Damn.
I'd probably rather use it against that, if that happens.
Okay, so you take.
This 7.
Did you already take your 7?
I did not remove it yet. Now.
Okay. Carnifex.
Well, I'm going to try and get rid of the Orc Zombie because it's the one preventing me from moving or really doing anything.
All right.
So I'm going to smite it again. All the smitiness of... fucking hell.
That
16
hits.
versus... Oh,
15.
yay! 3d8 plus 3. And then roll 1d12 holy. And then 1d6. Oh, 19. Not quite dead yet. Damn it.
All right. Any moves? or
Now,
anything?
question. Can I try and disengage from the normal zombie and, like, wrestle around with the orc zombie and, like, move myself out of its way?
If you roll to disengage,
Even with the regular zombie, that
You would
not
be-
the orc zombie?
if you would roll a -7 on your disengage, but you would disengage from both. If you want to say you're trying to get out of the regular zombies way, I would say you're still at your. I'll go with -2 for that,
Oh, might as well try that.
and you can kind of reposition yourself.
Reposition myself so Malkesh is in its line of sight. And I'm using the orc zombie to block myself. Oh, more than 10. Fuck!
Nope. You
Fuck yeah,
are
it's
stuck
it.
there.
Fuck everyone!
Any minor actions?
I can't really do any minor. I don't have anything that is
Recovery.
considered that's considered a major. That's
Oh.
it's not a minor action.
All right.
Do you have any potions?
Also,
No.
also a standard action.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I don't have anything that is minor action.
You're all or nothing kind of guy, aren't you?
All right, here,
Kind of. Yeah.
here comes the danger then.
Ah, fucking fuck these fucking